forget about your feelings. I'm a P, no lovey-dovey. I ain't fucking with nobody, I ain't fucking with nobody. I'm just in it for the money, 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 money. Yeah.
Fuel rail right here. I had to cut it, bro, for the Cobra jet because you had to move it to the front. Old blow-off valve, precision. Way smaller than the tile. We got the tile on there now. And then just random little hardware. This is for the booster pump, right?
Yeah. Yep. I didn't take it out. Just
Just left it there. Cool. Old spark plugs were fucking due. So shout outs to Jason on all the work he did.
Yeah.
We got some dope cars up in here. He should definitely start his little posting more on his Instagram, which I will link right here below, because he's got some builds. Like, bro, this is what everybody says they want to do, is get land and open up their own shop. But my man Jason's really fucking doing it out here. So if you want to get on the schedule, just know you gotta wait. But honestly, I say it's worth the wait, because I really don't trust anybody else.
So this is the one for the port injection. This is the one for the DI.
DI.
Okay, see how it's not referenced?
Yep.
So they're gonna have you adjust, if you have to adjust it, loosen the nut and then tighten or loosen the Allen.
Okay, that's
where
it.
they want it, yeah, just with the key on. You don't need to have it running.
Okay.
And the same concept over here. Okay. But they'll have you pull the vacuum line off probably and adjust it.
Okay.
It should be where, usually 90% of them, it should be where it's at.
Okay.
But sometimes different tuners have, oh, I want a little bit more or a little less or whatever. So.
And then did you mark this right here? Is that what you marked?
I just marked it from where I said it. That way, you know what I mean?
I like that. Stock car, bro. Street car right here.
The controller, if you ever have to fuck with it, is back behind this panel right here.
Behind that panel? Yep. Okay,
so
cool.
Try to pull that panel off.
Super easy to pop off.
You shouldn't have to.
Yep.
Oh, pop the hoodie.
Is that?
The fuel pump's running. That's how they have.
Dope.
I don't know why they want us to do that now.
Okay.
So they want them to run full time. Basically, whenever there's power to the car,
damn,
they want them on. The circuit breaker is right here on the side of the battery box.
Okay. Cool.
So if you ever have an issue where it's not starting, check the circuit breaker first. Maybe it popped.
Why would it pop?
It just happens sometimes. The breakers go bad.
Okay.
Or they're just.
What kind of fuse is it?
It's a breaker. So.
Dude, I love how clean it looks too, bro. Like, you did a really clean job, which I feel like some people, it just looks like too many hoses and shit. But this is like,
surprised.
Shops. That's exactly what I wanted, bro. Just super clean, pretty subtle. Like, unless you know what you're looking at, like,
you can't see anything.
Nah, bro.
But
that's badass. That looks so good. Damn.
And then everything goes in the wheel well up through the battery box.
Yep.
So.
Jason just pointed something else out, dude. No power lines, pretty much. He put it all in the panels. You can't see it. This is exactly what I wanted. That's what we got. So hit him up. All right, you guys. Here it is. Driving. Fuel system. Dual pump 4 L2s with 275 pumps. Super clean install. I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, right now it's driving perfect, no problems. Kid said what's good, bruh. So far, so good. Can't be mad. All right, filling her up. 567 for premium. Got Chevron here in California. It feels good. It feels smooth. I feel like it's already ready to go on like the startup tune. All right, what's the damage? 12 gallons, $72. Yeah, I need them winter prices. We need to do something about this gas because that is not cheap. Street car people. I know that term is done by now, but true story. Can we hear the blow-off valve more? Oh yeah. You guys could probably barely hear it on camera, but I could definitely hear it. I need to get video outside of the car. You could definitely hear it more. I could tell. Let's see what happens. Fuel system is installed. still on 91, but I was trying to take out the car today and it wanted to turn over, but it didn't. And then now I got no power at all, but I think I know what it is. And it's like, Jesus, what the heck, bro? So I'm gonna go get a new battery because I think that's the problem at this point. It's been, technically this car is 2019. I bought it in 2020 brand new though, so it's like a 5-year-old battery. All right, and then for you guys that have never pulled the battery on your car, 10 mil, loosen that and just kind of, you know, shake it loose. And then there's this guy. This guy is sitting like right here. This is an 8 mil. You loosen that, take it out, put that on here, and then kind of use that as leverage to pull it out, and then the battery comes right out. Here's the car. New battery in from O'Reilly's. It was like $220 out the door, pretty much matching what came with the car. You can hear the pumps purging or running already. We got pressure. We got fuel pressure, primary, direct injection. So it's been priming for at least a minute now. Let's see if it starts up. Woo! Hell yeah! So it was just a bad battery. I was worried for a second. I was like, bro, I do not want, like, you know, I just got the fuel system installed, so it's like, fuck, I hope it has nothing to do with that. But just a bad battery. Like I said, I bought this car in 2020. It's 2024. That's the active exhaust damper came loose again, so it kind of makes like a little rattle noise. That's annoying, but he's healthy. All right, you guys, point of today's video is running some errands. Gonna go drop off sodas at my uncle's because it's my baby shower tomorrow. I'm on baby number 2. I know I don't really post any personal stuff, just kind of like car stuff, but anyways, I'm gonna run errands so I can run out of 91. Right now I'm at about a quarter, 97 miles till E. So pretty much I'm trying to run out of 91, go as close to E as possible, or close to empty as possible, so then we can put E85. That is the point of today's video. If I don't get to run out of 91 today, this video will continue until I do, and it will include the first fill up on E85 and maybe a little test pull on E85. So anyways, yeah, as far as how the system is running, it's running awesome, man. Like, if you guys are still on the precision turbo blow off valve on your ESS, switch over to the Tile 50 immediately. Like, it's night and day difference on the drivability. Before, my car would kind of like surge to a stop. You know, it was driving. I knew it wasn't like 1,000%. Like, I just knew that. And ever since obviously we did a fuel system, so that's one factor. But I mean, with the fuel system, with the Tile, I mean, this thing's driving night and day difference. It's just so much more smoother. I'll enter clips too right here. Don't get on it under a half tank. If you're cruising around, not getting on the car, like not going watt, honestly, it drives fine. My installer who did the fuel system for me, he said, hey, you know, fill up at a quarter. Like, for sure, don't go further than a quarter. That makes total sense. On this time around, this will probably be the only time I go under a quarter. I'm going to try to go, like I said, as close to empty as possible, just so we can fill up with all E85. And then I'll send a log to Lund. First tune that they sent me on the 91, it's perfect. So pretty much the first one that they sent me was perfect. They didn't have to adjust anything, and I know a lot of people might talk shit, but dude, they got their shit figured out. They have it dialed in. They've done plenty of these cars and fuel systems and whatnot, so I trust it, you know. So to me, if the E85 base tune that they sent me feels just as good as this 91 tune, I will get on it, just because, hey, I think I'm gonna say, hey, it's safe, you know, in my eyes. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Rough back roads. I know it's pretty loud on the outside. Inside, kind of hard to hear wind noise and whatnot. Sheesh. All right, you guys. First time putting in E85. E39. I'm about like 45 miles to the east. I was like, you know what? I think it's time. So we about to put some in right now. E85 live, boys. It's been 2 years since I've filled up on E85. Back when I was NA. And now it's time to do the Dougie again. I mean, I remember when it was NA from 91 to E85 was like game changer. So I can only imagine once it's boosted. I'm still on the 125 pulley. Just gonna make sure it's all good with Lund. And then we're gonna pulley down to the 115. This should put me at a minimum, I would say minimum low end 720, but my mechanic that put in the fuel system is like, bro, you should be closer to like 780, 800. So we shall see. People are already calling out the blue thing just to see what it do. So I'm excited. Hopefully the tires can handle it. If not, maybe new tires are on the way. So patiently waiting now. Tune is loading. It took $47. We got E in the car. Obviously it's not all the way E85, but it's like 90% E85, 10%, maybe 10% 91. Currently data logging. Lund just wants some idle logs, couple RPM logs pretty much. So just get that with the driving. So I'm just gonna do from the gas station to my house. So far, feels smooth. Car's not fucking doing anything weird or funny. So far, so good. I don't know. Maybe the car kind of feels a little smoother. It could be a placebo effect type of thing, but I mean, it definitely feels just smooth. It feels like it's just like, just wants to go. So, that E85 is working.